It started a long time ago. I think the first one was in '98, I want to say, and at the time I was a part-time instructor here. And the thought came about to organize a concert and feature the music faculty, where we would perform and maybe include students and maybe include, actually the first one didn't even include any people from the community, it was just students and faculty. And it was such a huge success that it just kind of became a yearly tradition. Now we expanded to a point where we bring in special guests, and obviously it's much bigger than it was. But yeah, it started many, many years ago just as a faculty showcase concert.
Everybody who performs has spent a lot of time perfecting their craft, and they're quite good. I mean, Maria's played at Carnegie Hall, David's played everywhere in the United States. I just talked about Kenny Washington. I've performed here in Spain. We've spent many, many hours, so it's really to showcase the talent and the skills a lot of these people have.
Number one is to involve students and to show, to give them opportunity to perform, and then to give them opportunity to see, the instructors that they kind of look up to and see what it takes, to get up there and to perform. That's one aspect, obviously, to engage students and give them the opportunity to perform. And then the second aspect is to reach out to the community and to show what we do and what we have, and that includes, of course, showcasing the faculty, showcasing students, facilities, and kind of having the community support. So yeah, I think between the community and the students, it's very rewarding to see the response that we have from the community and from just the college in general, how popular the concert is, and just pretty rewarding.
So, every year we try to mix it up so it's not the same show. Last year I did something on the jazz side with some really cool local musicians. This year we went back to my roots. We did just pure flamenco. I had a friend, John Moyoli, and I had his brother sing, who's a salsa dancer, professional, twin brother. And so we had the Moyoli brothers out there with my buddy Ben, and we just did some traditional flamenco with dancing. It was really cool.
Important thing for me is not to repeat a piece. So this is sort of where I sit and I go, well, what else? I want to learn something new. What would it be? So narrowing down to, who the composer is that I want, or the time period that I want to play, and then from there, there's some old-time favorites that, I never got a chance to learn yet. So it's sort of it varies every time. So this year it was Rachmaninoff. I don't know what it would be next year, but that's the fun part of it.
So we want to start with some classical, and then we want to kind of go over some of the other genres of music. I think we really want to invite serious, talented musicians. We're trying to do a serious concert, and we've been doing that, and the talent that comes is spectacular.
Different variety of artists every time, and the fact that we have students, so it's a collection of everything that you see, different levels and different styles that speaks to people, and being able to come up once a year and kind of enjoy a live concert here of a very high caliber, I think, is a wonderful opportunity for our community.
I think it's just important for the students to see what the caliber of playing that the instructors are. Hopefully it'll inspire them to want to take some music classes. It's a little bit of pride in our community. It's, like Maria said, it's a really fun show. People come not knowing what to expect, and they walk away saying, that was pretty amazing, can't wait for the next one next year. And it's just this special little thing that our little community between Gilroy, Morgan Hill, and Gilroy does.
We always can use volunteers. It's a big event, and there's a lot of moving parts, and it's always great to have help. Just talk to either myself or Albert Marquez. If it's performing, again, talk to us, and then we'll see how we can fit into the program. Again, I think remembering that this is sort of a faculty showcase students, and then we always try to include guest performers. It would be wonderful to include a lot of people, but you know, we only are so limited in time for one concert. But yeah, I mean, always open to any suggestions or to anyone that wants to help out promoting it and helping putting it together.
I think everybody in life has I don't know if you say a calling, but something they're passionate about. And for me, I always wanted to be an artist, but I was horrible at it, and for some reason I was pretty decent at guitar. So it just happened to come my way. And so for me, it's interesting that music and what I do is kind of sacred to me, and it's very personal. And I don't like to share it with a lot of people unless I'm in a venue where I know people will appreciate it. But if somebody really wants to hear it, or somebody is into it and they love music, it's you know, the best thing to share that what you're passionate about.
How can you not share? Music is only fun and stays alive if you share it. And if you don't share it, then you know, this is a great way to also educate on different styles of music. There's some people that never go to, you know, when I tell them, students, you have to come to Bach to Blues, and I go, I don't like classical concert. I'm like, it's not classical music, you know, come and listen to it. And then very often, or some students don't even ever go to a concert. Maybe this is their first concert. It's not just even students, there's people in the community. So I think this is a chance for them to come and listen and watch. And very often the reaction afterwards is, oh my God, I can't wait for the next year. I wasn't expecting this is amazing. You know, so you don't have to like everything or like every style of music that you hear in a concert, but I think what makes for a well-rounded, you know, person is just to be open to it and to experience it and to know about it. And yeah, we have to share, because that's the only way we'll stay alive.
You gonna win.